So have you ever wanted new construction? Maybe wanted to see the process. Maybe you want to understand the in and out, and maybe you just want to have a move-in ready home. So you need to stay tuned so you can hear a little construction in the back so that you can understand the difference between move-in ready homes and if you want to build. And so we're going to look at a move-in ready home here in the Bryan-College station in a neighborhood you may not know about because it's just started getting building a couple years ago. Look forward. Talk to you soon. Welcome back to my channel, Living and Investing in Bryan-College Station. If you're new to my channel, whether you're looking to move within the next 9 days, 90 days, or even 9 months, make sure you subscribe and reach out because I always get questions from you, whether you are wanting to find a home in Bryan now or you're down the line. Regardless of where it's at, I love to be able to connect with you and assist you in your home search. And so today we're in Bonham Trace. Now, Bonham Trace is a newer developed neighborhood, has about 3 different builders. You have RNL, which is a local builder, and Reese Homes, if you've seen some of my other videos, has Avenue Homes. Now, they are in this neighborhood as well. So you have those 2 builders, and I'll hold the third one for you in a second. But the thing about this neighborhood, is a very newer neighborhood, and it's located to a more up-to-date school. They just recently built elementary, and it's closely connected to Texas 6. So if you're someone who say, I want something that's in a a great neighborhood, newer neighborhood, therefore schools is updated, very nice, high quality school that they built, this will be a good opportunity to be able to check out this neighborhood. Now, the price points for this homes is going to be anywhere 250 to around lower 300s, maybe 325 is ideally the price point that you'll find in these homes. Now, they are almost they're in phase 2 and they're finishing out. So you're going to constantly see, I think it will be close to over 200 homes that's here. And some of the other builders on top of, like I said, RNL, Avenue, and Blackstone, I was not going to forget that for you, is the other builder. So today we'll be taking a look at RNL Home. So they're a local builder that do real well. So a lot of these builders build either, higher grade luxury homes, and they have combined their efforts to be able to come here in this neighborhood to be able to build houses for others in this area. So here in a second, we're going to take a look at RNL House and see what you think. And let's go take a look. All right, so we're going to take a look at this 3-2 plan in Bonham Trace. This is an RNL build. Local builder here in the Bryan-College Station area. So right when you come in, you're going to turn right to the right and you have your study. So I like this for those who work at home and you say, hey, I need to be able to have a space where I can isolate work from my bedroom. This is that opportunity. Now, right across, this floor plan is right around 1,200 square feet. You'll see it have the 2-car garage. So they just pulled out the trailer. So got to fix a couple things there. But so as we walk in, I love stage homes because you can really get the full effect of the house. And when you come in, you have the kitchen, have our pantry here. So get a chance to take a look at that here. And as we zoom out, we can take a look at some of the finishes, the cabinets. And right when we come here, now we're in the dining room area. So we're going to have 2 bedrooms over there, and then we'll have the master bedroom over here. So here in a second, we will take a look at the bedrooms. But I just like to give the overall flow of what this will look like beforehand, and then go from there. So let's go ahead and go inside of the bedrooms right here to the right. You're going to have your bathroom here. Good job. And I love stages. You know, they stage some of the rooms. And as you always heard me say, now this here is generally like your bedroom for maybe kids. Maybe you have little ones, or maybe you have an office space where you want to switch and say, hey, the bedroom will be, you know, in the front, and that can be some of your study room. These rooms is a good area to maybe do so, just because maybe you don't want to know or get distracted from people coming in and out. That's just one thing to consider. And so here we have the washroom. So it's going to be right here in proximity to the bathroom and the other two bedrooms. And that's going to help just for folding. So if you want to do some folding, that'll be your folding room. So we'll come back out, and then we'll come to our master bedroom. So foyer, and then here will be the master bedroom. So this is about a queen size bed that they currently have here. Let's pan it over there. And then right to your entry, you walk in, good high ceilings. And then of course, you can't forget the walk-in closet. I love how they always have these being built in shelves, because it helps with just whether you have shoes, watches, ties, or even some of your jewelry you can be able to put there. And so from there, we walk out, and then we can take a look at this room. So we have our stall, we have our two sinks, and then we also have a small little linen closet right there for you. That way, towels, probably even sheets. So this is definitely good for, I always say, relocators. If you someone who just moving here and just kind of get started, it's definitely that, or a downsize. Like maybe you just say, hey, I'm just looking to downsize, or I just want something newer, as this will probably be my last house. We worked with several of those people. And so this is the backyard. So if you have some good old furry friends, the good thing in that is you won't have anyone built in the back. So that's a neighborhood back there. So that's a backyard, pretty good distance. So you will always have your gate, where the gate is going to be connected to one side, meaning you can come in only on one side. You won't have entrance from both sides. So we come in that way. Love this. So if we was to go all the way back, you have that covered patio where you can be able to sit, create your own oasis in your backyard, and you plug in, be able to listen to music. So let's go back in, talk a little bit more about square footage, about this house, maybe certain centers. Right. So RNL, this home is right at 1,500 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And this plan specifically is called the Emily. So RNL obviously is a local builder, as I emphasized, and they have their plans related to have stories in connection with their family. So I love that. So great opportunity to be able to connect and know the history. As you say, hey, Jabari, let's take a look at RNL. I looked at some of the homes, I've seen some of the videos, and I want to take a look at that. Now, one thing I do want to tell you, when you reach out to me, we've built relationships with some of these lenders and builders who have incentives. Sometimes that's going to be better than what you would get in the normal market. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to try to find something that's going to be, more cost effective. So with some of the special rates by using builders, it's always going to be 10 times better. And that's why I love new construction, because it literally gives you opportunity that's not dependent on the market. And so, for instance, like if the rates right now is around 7%, now we're recording this in July in 2025. So as this get dated, I just want you to know that's where interest rates were at today. But let's say that we could be able to get you anywhere from that 4.875 interest rate. So if you look at the same house, you could be able to look at a difference of almost over $400 of a difference in your payment. And obviously you pay less. Now, that's generally with 3 to 5% down. Now, depending on your qualifications, we can go over different options, but I just wanted to give you a real clear indicator that over $400 of difference of using some of the lenders that the builder have is actually going to be much better when you're connected with me and help me figure out what's going to be a good fit for you. Okay. So listen, as always, I thank you very much for taking out the time looking at this video. And if you have not, please subscribe, as we always drop videos every week so that we can be able to continue to help you, serve you, and show you all the different new constructions here in the Bryan-College Station area. So thank you for taking out the time for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Remember, legacy begins when your excuses end. We'll see you next time.